a major new development tonight in a case we have followed closely here on Rush Hour. More than 100 cases of brain tumors diagnosed in teachers, staff, graduates of one New Jersey high school. The cases have been documented by a former student turned scientist who had one of those rare tumors himself. NewsNation anchor Natasha Zuvas looked into some secret testing done by a concerned parent.
Yeah, this story, Nicole, unreal. 127 cases of brain tumors, all with a connection to this high school. And the former student you mentioned dealt with a tumor in the 90s, but then both his wife and sister were diagnosed with brain tumors on the same day. When he sounded the alarm, others from the high school answered the call.
Al Lupiano found his career and his future at New Jersey's Colonia High School.
I played every sport in school.
It's also where he found his wife.
Married today after all those years.
But he now worries he took away more than just memories when he graduated in 1989. Diagnosed with an acoustic neuroma brain tumor 10 years later. And his world stopped again in 2021. That's when his wife received the same diagnosis. And his sister was found to have a deadly glioblastoma brain tumor all on the same day. Their neurologist in disbelief.
He says, Al, I don't know what to say. He goes, the odds of one family being struck like this is like being hit by lightning on the same day.
When he lost his sister this February, the environmental scientist quickly went public, documenting former classmates and school faculty with the same rare primary brain tumors. Soon the list was at 127.
I had made a promise to her on the deathbed that I was not going to stop.
They weren't doing enough.
Enter Adita Komorek, a mother of 2 Colonia students and environmental scientists.
I didn't believe it. I thought this was a mistake.
Komorek secretly took samples of dust from inside the school, outside as well, soil and caulk. They all came back with elevated levels of PCBs, a known cancer causer, and chlordane and heptachlor, suspected carcinogens.
The caulk sample was 1,000 times over the federal limit, and the soil sample was 2,300 times over the state limit.
I'd have been very surprised if they scraped and took some samples and didn't find PCBs.
Before Komorek's findings, the mayor of Woodbridge contracted for radon and radiation testing. No elevated levels. Again, he's urging parents not to be overly concerned. PCBs were common in construction materials until 1979.
We're going to do the right thing like we did last time. We're going to probably do some more testing and see what develops, but right now it's nothing to worry about.
Answers a big brother won't stop fighting for.
People say, how do you think she would feel about this? And I hope she'd be proud.
The timeline for any new testing is not yet set, and the parent who took testing into her own hands pulled her 2 daughters from the school just last week. Nicole, certainly easy to understand her feelings.
Yeah, Natasha, that is terrifying. All right, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.